I can't suggest enough how much we need to get in contact with our ancestors, that our ancestors in our family lines that have passed or that are on the way to that, and ones that are also on their way to passing, such as our grandparents that are still alive, because soon they will be ancestors in spirit, only in mind, not physically here, not in body. Um, but their energy still continues to live on, through our mind and through the things that we do that have been taught by, that they have taught us. But we have been patterned to be so busy with our lives and chasing after things that really doesn't help us much. And a lot of us have disconnect from, the family time, um, to where there's a time coming up here when um, things will change drastically as baby boomers are preparing to pass, like those in the age between 60 to 70 years old. um, it's a good time to connect with those wise ones, because their time is coming up, and as they carry a lot of information from their grandparents that their grandparents carry, to where they hold a lot of information that's not technology based, that's not pharmaceutical based. It's all based off of natural ways to live. And once they pass with that information, the only way that a lot of us are going to be able to get certain information is through technology. And there's nothing wrong with that, but there should be options. There shouldn't just be one way to understand and live life. There should be doctors, as yet people should, through there should be a balance. Let's just say, because I'm not saying that the internet's bad, doctors and all this stuff is bad, but a lot of the ways that our ancestors taught were taught was through natural ways of healing. And when you can't heal yourself naturally, there should also be options and alternatives on the choices. But either way, a good way to help your grandparents live a longer life so they're here, because the earth, regardless of if things are happy on earth, the earth is happy, people are happy, life is happy. So a good way to make people happy is simply spending time with them, doing things that they definitely want. I know they're going to understand, oh, you're busy, but at the same time, like, go on a walk, do things that's going to add longevity to your life, to their life, and make everybody happy and feel good. Simply, learn some of the old school skills. Talk to them about, the past if you haven't talked to them about it before. But it's a good time to connect, because, like I said, once that generation goes, which is a big, that's a large amount of people there. Once they start to pass and get dementia and get Alzheimer's and different things to make them forget the information that they hold, then there's only going to be one way to tap into certain, to get certain information. Only few people are going to continue to hold this information, and they're going to be trying to knock them niggas off, because they want everything to be, like, go to the doctor only, or go to just to Google, now go to the technology to get your information. But we got to keep human beings alive, baby. We got to keep that, because we're the ones that built this. If we die, then what? Once we're off, and once everything's automated, there is nothing for our generations. There is nothing for you, because that's what I mean. Like, I just posted not too long ago. Like, my son wanted to be an electrician, but everything's going wireless to it. So are all these wires in it? Is it so? Does it make sense to go and pull wires all day and create a system to where you're going to eventually work yourself out of existence? Or if you see it going that route, go with the flow. Go in the direction that you see is going to be prosperous as we go wireless, which is programming, technology, communication, and different other things. But understand, as you develop these things, at the same time as a catch-22, as you develop these things and help the system, you say put people to work and give yourself a job and make money, you're also developing a system that's going to exclude or kick you out, or this process kick you out in the same process. Only jobs I say that's really beneficial for longevity is growing your own damn fruits and vegetables and selling those to the neighbors, and trading, and creating things out of nothing, out of crap, out of what you have around you, out of things that will kill our earth. Here is a lot of the shit that that's in our grandparents' garages and houses that they've been holding on to. Eventually, all that stuff, once they pass, you're going to have to go and deal with that stuff, and you're going to be throwing it in the garbage. Now we're going to have a lot of garbage, Goodwill can only take so much. The earth can only take so much. Now we're going to have a lot of stuff decomposing and rotting out to where it's going to affect the atmosphere in so many ways, to where now we can't live outside. We got to live in here with the computers. There's going to be a lot of different things that can build up to a negative effect if we don't stop and realize the fast pace that we're going at is definitely going to be hurtful to us in the long run, to where the best way to slow down is to connect with those who has slowed down, which is your elderly. By you slowing down and connecting with them, it's going to give them energy to more energy to speed up and continue to live life. So there's a balance, there's a cross effect that happens there, to where it's beneficial, because we've been running that rabbit race since high school, trying to keep up with your brothers and sisters and the person and the neighbors and all that, to where now it's time to detox and declutter and just roll your roll, baby. Do something a little different that's going to be a little bit more beneficial to the world, to the planet, to your neighborhood, to your mind, to your body, to your grandparents, to your kids. People think you got to go one speed, but man, they show you and how they make cars. There's multiple gears. I'm not just drive, baby. I'm a Lamborghini. I got 12 gears, baby. I hit that bitch in the arc. Slow. Hit that first second, just slow it up. What's going on? So you got to be able to switch gears. You can't have just one gear. And as they have programmed us through schooling systems and different things, you can't just be one way. We're multi-dimensional. We are stardust. We're built from so many angles and diameters and minerals and different things. You're not just made of one thing to be just one way. And that's with all the millions of people on here. We're all built to be. There's so many different things that each one of us can create. This world can be fucking powerful, man. It is powerful, but it could be so much more beautiful if everybody just tap into their true powers. That X-Men shit. By the way, it was just good vibing with you guys for a moment. Just had to speak my mind. Let y'all understand how I feel and how I see things. But y'all stay blessed, stay well, love.